Hello and welcome to this quick video tutorial on how to back up classes from your Canvas for later use in Google Classroom. And I'm just going to click into my Canvas LMS. And so I have just a few example courses that I have set up or that I have been accepted into. This Astronomy 101 test is basically just a demo class that I created. So what you want to do first is you just want to click on the course that you want to export. Next, you want to go to settings down here on the left side, and then once you're in the settings screen, you're going to want to come over to the right side menu, and you're going to see two different options. One is to import course content, one is to export. I want to export because I want to download all of this content to my computer so that I can save it. So you see here there's the type, export type. You can either export a course or a quiz. Now, just a quick word is if you do have quizzes set up, you do want to export those separately. Whenever I looked through the folder that exported from the course, I could not find any of my quizzes. So you might find them, but just in case, you might want to go ahead and back up those quizzes too if you want to keep them for later use. So I'm just going to keep this on course for now, and then I'm going to click Create Export. That is going to take just a few seconds or minutes depending on how much content you have. And once this finishes, you should see the option to export it again, and it should tell you your course has now been exported. Okay, so as you can see, that has gone all the way through, and it says your content has been exported. So what you're going to do is go and open up a folder, or go to your taskbar and open up just any way you can open up a File Explorer window. So here I've got my File Explorer. I'm going to go down to where it says Downloads. Okay, and so once you're in your Downloads page, what you want to do is look for that download. Now, normally it would go there, but I'm glad that it didn't, because this is something that sometimes happens, and I'm glad that I caught this certain case. So if you see that that download has not gone into your Downloads folder, just go back over to the web page, click refresh. So when you refresh that page, as long as it says that your content has been downloaded, you should see at the top here where you can click on a link that says export. See, it's telling me this was 2 minutes ago, so I know that that was the most recent export that it did. You're just going to click on that, and then you should see that downloading over into the top corner. So now I can go ahead and go back to my downloads page, and I will see there's an Astronomy 101 export. You will see that this is a .imscc. So what you want to do is realize that this .imscc file is made by Canvas for Canvas, and so you can use that just the way it is later on. But I want to use it, and we recommend using it so that you can bring all of this into your Google Drive. And so since this .imscc file is not usable, what we need to do is convert this file into something that we can use. So what I'm going to do is right click into there, and I'm going to click rename. So I want to rename this, and all I'm going to do is rename the file extension or the file type, and I'm going to change that from the .imccs to a .zip. Just going to hit enter. It's going to ask me if I want to save it as I'm going to say yes. So now you can see if I change my view there, that has changed into a zip folder. And so now all I have to do is believe either double click or right click on that folder and click extract. So now it's going to ask me if I want to extract everything. I'm going to say extract. So it's just going to unzip that folder for me, and it should place that right back into the downloads page. And so now you can see, if I change my view here, that I have the zip, and now I've got the extracted. And the good thing is it's going to keep the name of the class in the title. So now if we click into here, we'll have all of the things that we need. A lot of that will be in web resources, if I'm not mistaken. I will find a lot of the resources that I had uploaded into that course. And so now what we recommend you do is that you take this exported folder, And I'm just going to come over here to my Google Drive, and as you can see, I've got some example class folders set up. It doesn't really matter however you want to organize that. So here I've got a period 1 folder set up, and I'm just going to drag and drop that into my Google Drive. And so what you want to do is just make sure you wait until the green check pops up at the bottom. You know that you've uploaded that completely. And so now the idea is whenever I am making an assignment in my Google Classroom, that I will be able to create and pull things right from my Google Drive. Now, like I said, some of that won't be usable, but you should be able to at least search for everything that you have from that class. And that might just help some people to save time. That way, instead of looking across your computer for everything you have been uploading into that Canvas classroom throughout the year, everything is now in one place. So thank you so much for joining me, and we will see you next time.